All right, another update from the car. The voice, 0% better. Oh, I hate it. But we are 1 week in. I don't know why I'm talking like Donald Trump, and it is a horrible likeness. So anyway, so the update is weight. I started at 287, maybe slightly right in there, 287 if I remember right. This morning I weighed in at 278, which I didn't think I was losing that much weight that fast, because there was a couple days in there where the scale just didn't even move. So that's like nine-ish pounds first week, and that's without trying. I'm not trying to cut food at all. I don't feel hungry, so that part's really good. Probably because I have about a year's worth of fat that my body could just burn. So we're good. And so that feels good, that, I'm dropping that. The rest of my body does feel good. My lungs feel more clear. I cough a lot less. I was really waking up many times during the night coughing. The last 2 nights, I don't remember coughing at all. And my sinuses feel very clear. Very clear. And I've also been doing neti washes. And when I first started, those were a lot of yellow mucus and stuff. And the last few days, it basically looks clear. And so that's a plus. I'm hoping that is like that postnasal drip is what's driving this throat thing. And as that clears up, the throat will continue to get better. It has improved some, if I cough a bunch from like this upper stuff, I seem to get some out, and it like kind of clears a little bit. So that's the update. I in my rush this morning, getting out of the house, I forgot my hamburger patties again. We do have a free lunch at work on Fridays. That has in the past been a big temptation for me, where they'll have something good. They actually have chicken cordon bleu there today, which looks pretty good. But I'm not even tempted. I'm not doing it. So I think today I'm just gonna go grab a couple of hamburger patties. McDonald's is pretty close to here, and they do sell just quarter pounder hamburger patties just by themselves. You can get them with a little salt on them. I think I'm just gonna get them plain, and then I have some pink Himalayan salt that I like to use that in my office. So that's what I'm doing for lunch. I'll just get like 2 or 3, probably 3. I feel pretty hungry. So last night it was super busy. My wife was she was applying for a conditional use permit, because we have a daycare in our basement, and she wanted to just be able to expand that a little bit. And man, it was interesting. Like, our neighbors they hate us. Which is kind of funny, because, or maybe they're just crappy neighbors, to be honest with you. We moved into this cul-de-sac 2 years ago. No one welcomed us. No one came over with anything. No cookies, no welcome to the neighborhood. Absolutely nothing. We moved in August, and so then Christmas time we went. It's our tradition where we will take little things around to the neighbors a few days before Christmas as like a little Christmas gift, whatever. So we did that. We tend to do the same on some of the big holidays. And like, I think one neighbor, like from the neighboring cul-de-sac, one time like gave us something in return. And that's not what it's for, but it's just like, it kind of tells you the type of neighborhood. But man, so anyway, I rushed to that meeting to be able to support my wife there, and like all the neighbors were there, well, like 5 or 6 of them, and they had nothing but bad things to say. Oh, there's so much traffic, all this stuff. And Good news though, eventually it was at first voted down actually because there was so much. The lady before us, um, in a full like hijab, she lives closer to Salt Lake City, so a different neighborhood, but she was also in a circle, was asking for a conditional use permit to up the number of kids she could have. And there was zero, no one was there at the meeting and no one was there online to comment about it. And ours, we had 5 families there and like a couple people online, all like saying their property values are going down, all this stuff. Anyway, suffice it to say, we were not feeling really loved. But my wife is just great with kids, and she is just a saint. Like, she just loves those little kids, and they love her. And it's such a great service that is super needed. We actually learned through this process, my wife learned that she was out of compliance. And so she had to she reduced down the number of kids that she was having. And so at that lower, even before, we were turning away people constantly. So it's not like there's demand. Good childcare is so hard to find. And anyway, she provides this flexible care. It's awesome. So long story short, that was a tangent. Just wanted to vent a little bit, I guess. But I went to that. That started at like 6:15, and we didn't get home till 9 o'clock. So they voted it down first. Then finally, they essentially were like, the lawyers were kind of like, hey, you just approved one on a circle for the same reasons, like same thing. You can't not approve it. They're gonna like sue you guys for not approving this conditional use permit. And so they went back through, and the guy changed his vote, and then we were cleared. We were on. My voice is getting worse. If you're like a throat surgeon and you know what the crap is going on, just like let me know. If this is something I should be really worried about. So we get in super late, and I just decide, you know what? I do want to flip my schedule anyway. I want to eat in the morning, and I want to like have breakfast, a big lunch, and maybe a tiny dinner or no dinner at all. So I just said, you know what? I'm not that hungry. I'm just gonna not eat. Went to sleep. Woke up this morning, and honestly, I still wasn't I wasn't super hungry. I was a little hungry, but I was like, I should probably eat something. But because of how late it got and everything, I was running late. So I just went by a restaurant here that makes an omelet. So they made me an omelet, and I forgot to tell them no onions and jalapenos. There are not many in there, but anyway, I had that. I don't feel like I've like broken my thing. It's fine. Like, has a little cheese on it. So I got that for breakfast. It's probably 4 or 5 eggs, maybe 4 eggs. And so that was good. That was my breakfast. Now I'll have these hamburger patties, and then we're good. So, and I think I will, if I'm feeling okay, if I'm not like dragging, and if I'm not hungry, I'm gonna skip dinner again tonight and just get on that earlier eating schedule and see if that helps the GERD, because it is so weird. Like, even though I didn't eat last night, I still felt like I was burping and stuff as I got ready for bed. It's probably 10:30, 11. And I was just like, what is going on? Like, my stomach is essentially empty. The last time I ate was like I guess I was drinking water. So maybe that's it. I was having some water. Yeah. So that's the update. I'm 1 week in. Pretty exciting. I just have 11 weeks left. But it feels good. Like, the rest of my body feels great. If I could talk normally, man, I would be on cloud 9. So like super happy with how this is going so far, and I'm excited to do the next 11 weeks. Catch you soon. All right, made the run to McDonald's. Normally not a healthy place to eat, but in this case, in a pinch, it works out. Ended up getting 4. I was thinking 3, but I was like, man, I'm kind of hungry. And honestly, they were a little cheaper than I remember. So total after tax, $6.29. That's not bad for four patties. And yeah, I got them without salt. So I'll add some salt upstairs, and that'll be my lunch. I think it'll be enough to carry me over. I'll see how tonight goes, but yeah, this is when you're in a pinch. McDonald's, some of the other places don't. Some of the other burger places, like I think Culver's, some of the others, they won't sell you just meat. You have to like buy the whole hamburger for some outrageous price and just have meat. But yeah, McDonald's comes through in a pinch. It's nice.